do you do when it looks like Boston is about to get through your Hanamura defense? You have Linkser, who activates Tac Visor, gets Kelix, focuses down the Diva, and now receives the Nano Boost a little bit later into this fight, and as a result, Linkser is able to hold back what was looking like an unstoppable Boston Tide, where Dreamcasper cut through, killed 2, Striker was able to DMAC 1, didn't matter because Linkser was able to do enough to keep the Outlaws in the fight. It wasn't just Soldier 76 that Linkser was playing. Look at him on Genji here on Ilios Well, where he's at 64% ult charge to start the fight. The Outlaws already have a bit of an advantage here, but you need to put the enemy team down. Linkser, now up to 84%, continually building ult charge just by landing consistent damage, finally gets his ult up in the nick of time, pulls out the Dragon Blade, and uses it to get the final 2 crucial kills that let the Outlaws take the point. It's easy to underrate when a Genji charges out that quickly, but it's absolutely devastating when a Genji pulls it off. We move forward to Muma here on Hanamura, where oftentimes Winston's will be applying pressure for your flankers to get kills, other times they're simply getting the kills, as Muma dives in and with very good Primal Rage usage is able to track and kill down Kelix early on in this fight. Mercy's no longer darting around, the Outlaws are able to get control and flood on in. And then Spree, he's out of jail. And why? It's because it's King's Row, where you can run Rein Zarya all day long, and Zarya just happens to be a specialty of Spree, so Matt isn't in here, but Spree is. Lands a good Graviton that gets both tanks from London in immediately, sets up the rest of Outlaws to finish them off and move right on forward. Zarya is definitely a favorite of Spree, and perhaps we'll see more of him on King's Row further into the stage. It wouldn't be a week without a Junkrat clip coming out here from Jake. Now, this is a blink and you miss it, at least on first glance. Boston looking pretty good. Wait, an Earth Shatter? And oh, 4 people have died. But this is where we get to take a moment breather and go, wait, what actually happened there? How did 4 people get set up by that tire? Well, Boston was relatively clumped up in the back, and it was Muma who came forward and landed the shatter that knocked down 1. But here's where the magic happened. Jake lands the tire and just finds the right moment to drop it into the backline, making for a very easy take for the Outlaws. We have more Linkser, where this time Soldier 76, and it's similar to what we saw in Hanamura, where Linkser is able to be well protected in the back. You see the front line of Matt and Muma keeping plenty of space. He's in the back, laying damage into London as they move forward, and even as they dive in, he goes back a little bit, judges the distance, and lands very consistent damage all the while, decimating the front tank line. It's good stuff here from Linkser, and leads to a 1 fight for the Outlaws. This was the week of tank highlights, where now we get to look at a Odyssey for Muma. Gamsu has the Earth Shatter, and he's thinking, alright, I'm gonna shatter 3 people. No! Muma comes in from the side, blocks the Earth Shatter, Gamsu misses the charge, gets hammered down. Now note Muma's ult charge right now. He's at 57% as he works his way forward. 1 big swing of the hammer there brings it up to 80%. Muma still leading the way forward for the Outlaws, swinging all the while. Now he's at 97%. This is where he can take the fight into his own hands. You have the poke coming in from the back from Jake, but then Muma drops a hammer, knocks down 3, and the Outlaws roll in off of what was phenomenal Reinhardt play here from start to finish. And speaking of finishing, Muma gonna swing the hammer just a little bit more, and as they finish off Gamsu, what you're gonna see for the Outlaws is that they not only take the team fight in the point, but they're going to push out and take the next doorway, making things way harder for Boston.